Mastering your life starts with mastering yourself. The way you speak, the thoughts you entertain, the emotions you nurture, and the way you handle your finances all shape your reality more than you may realize. Your mouth can either open doors or close them, building bridges or burning them in seconds. Your mind is the command center. Every success and failure begins there. Your mood influences how you show up in the world, affecting not only your happiness, but also your productivity and relationships. And your money, how you earn, spend, and grow it, can determine whether you live with freedom or constant stress. This audiobook is not about quick fixes or empty motivation. It's a practical step-by-step guide to building lasting self-mastery in the 4 key areas that decide the course of your life. You will learn how to speak with purpose, think with clarity, manage your emotions like a pro, and handle money with wisdom. By the time you finish, you'll have the tools to align your words, thoughts, feelings, and finances toward one common goal: becoming the best and most powerful version of yourself. Chapter 1. Mastering your mouth. Words that build, not break. Your words are your most frequently used tool for influencing the world. They can create opportunities, strengthen relationships, and inspire action, or they can destroy trust, damage reputations, and shut doors forever. The truth is, we often underestimate the long-term impact of the words we speak in moments of stress, frustration, or carelessness. One impulsive sentence can undo months or even years of hard work and connection. The power of the spoken word. Think about this. Every leader, teacher, parent, or partner who has inspired you did so through words. They communicated vision, encouragement, and truth. Likewise, every moment you felt deeply hurt or misunderstood likely came from words too. Words leave marks, either as scars or as seeds. The difference is in how we choose them. When you speak, you are not merely describing reality, you are shaping it. This means every conversation is an opportunity to influence the outcome in a positive direction. The mouth-mind connection. What you say is often a direct reflection of what's going on in your mind. If your thoughts are negative, ungrateful, or chaotic, your words will follow. That's why mastering your mouth isn't just about speaking better, it's about thinking better. Practice tip. Before speaking in an important moment, silently ask yourself, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind or constructive? Even pausing for 3 seconds before you respond can prevent a lifetime of regret. 3. The discipline of speaking less, but better. We live in a world where people are quick to talk and slow to listen, yet the most powerful communicators are not those who speak the most, but those who speak the most effectively. By choosing your words intentionally, you create an image of reliability, control, and intelligence. This habit attracts respect and opportunities because people feel safe around someone who doesn't speak recklessly. Key strategies. Avoid speaking when you're angry. Delay until you can be calm and rational. Replace complaining with solution-oriented language. Practice active listening. Half of communication is hearing, not talking. 4. Words as a reflection of character. The way you talk about yourself reveals your self-image. The way you talk about others reveals your integrity. If you gossip, belittle, or spread negativity, it doesn't only harm others, it also damages how people see you. Speaking with purpose builds trust. Speaking with care builds influence. And speaking with consistency builds legacy. 5. Daily exercises to master your mouth. Morning filter. Start your day by setting an intention. Today, I will speak to encourage, not to tear down. End of day review. Reflect on moments you spoke well and moments you could have handled better. Practice positive framing. Instead of "this is too hard," say "this will challenge me to grow." Mastering your mouth is not about being fake or overly polite. It's about becoming the kind of person whose words carry weight because they're rooted in wisdom and discipline. Once you gain control over your speech, you'll find people listen more closely, respect you more deeply, and trust you more fully. Chapter 2. Mastering your mind. The control center of your life. Your mind is your most valuable asset. Every action you take, every word you speak, and every habit you form originates from the thoughts you allow to live in your head. If your mind is scattered, negative, or undisciplined, the rest of your life will follow suit. But when your mind is clear, focused, and disciplined, it becomes a powerful engine that drives you toward your goals. Your thoughts shape your reality. Your life today is largely a reflection of the thoughts you've entertained over time. If you constantly tell yourself you're unlucky, underqualified, or stuck, your mind will find ways to confirm that belief. On the other hand, if you train yourself to think in possibilities, opportunities, and growth, you will see and seize doors that others overlook. Key principle: you cannot control every situation, but you can always control how you think about it. The mind, emotion, action chain. Every emotion you feel starts as a thought. Every action you take is fueled by an emotion. This means your thoughts directly shape your behavior, which ultimately shapes your results in life. Example: say thought, I'm going to embarrass myself in this meeting. Emotion, anxiety. Action, hesitant speaking, poor delivery. Result, you confirm your fear. But if the thought is replaced with a thought, I'm prepared and I have value to offer. Emotion, confident. Action, strong presentation. Result, positive impression. The source of both outcomes is the same moment, the thought you allowed to dominate your mind. 3. Training your mental filters. Your brain naturally filters what you notice, and it does so based on what you focus on most. If you focus on problems, you'll see problems everywhere. If you focus on solutions, your mind will start spotting opportunities faster. Practical exercise: the thought check. Several times a day, pause and ask, what am I thinking right now? Is this thought helping me or holding me back? What is a better thought I can replace it with? The role of mental diet. Just as your physical health depends on what you feed your body, your mental health depends on what you feed your mind. If your daily intake is full of negativity, angry news, toxic conversations, endless complaints, you'll struggle to keep your mind optimistic and clear. Upgrade your mental diet by surrounding yourself with people who think big and encourage growth. 5. Guarding against mental clutter. Overthinking and mental clutter drain your energy. The mind is like a desk. If it's full of unfinished tasks, random worries, and mental junk, you won't have space to work effectively. To clear your mental desk, and write down lingering thoughts so your brain can let them go. Decide what's worth worrying about and what's outside your control. Practice mindfulness or deep breathing to anchor your attention in the present. The payoff of a disciplined mind. When you master your mind, stressful situations no longer throw you off balance. You become proactive instead of reactive. Creativity flows more easily because mental noise is reduced. Your mind is the pilot of your life. Train it to stay steady, focused, and disciplined, and your words, mood, and financial decisions will naturally improve. Chapter 3. Mastering your mood. The emotional steering wheel of your life. Your mood is the tone you set for your day, and often for how others treat you. While your mind shapes your thoughts, your mood colors how those thoughts feel and how you express them. A strong mind can still be undermined by an unregulated mood. That's why mood mastery is the bridge between knowing what to do and actually doing it effectively. 1. Why mood matters more than you think. Think about a day when you woke up irritated for no reason. Maybe you spilled your coffee, got stuck in traffic, or had a short exchange with someone, and suddenly every small inconvenience felt huge. That's the power of mood. It can magnify problems or minimize them. When you're in a negative mood, you interpret neutral situations as personal attacks. Your patience is shorter, your focus weaker, you make faster, less thoughtful decisions. When you're in a positive or calm mood, you handle stress with ease. You communicate more clearly, you're more resourceful and creative. Your mood can either pull you forward or hold you hostage. 2. Mood versus emotion. It's important to understand the difference. Emotions are intense, short-term reactions to specific events. Moods are longer-lasting emotional states that influence your overall perspective. For example, frustration emotion over a delayed email can snowball into irritability, mood that lasts all afternoon unless you interrupt it. 3. The triggers that hijack your mood. If you want to master your mood, you must first identify what disrupts it. Common triggers include external events, rude comments, unexpected delays, criticism, internal states, hunger, fatigue, overthinking, health issues, environmental cues, cluttered spaces, loud noise, social media overload. The mistake most people make is blaming the trigger instead of managing the response. 4. The pause, redirect technique. When you feel your mood shifting downward, don't rush to react. Instead, pause. Give yourself 10-30 seconds to avoid knee-jerk responses. Identify. Ask yourself, what am I feeling and why? Redirect. Shift your energy using quick mood reset tools. Take a brief walk. Practice deep breathing. Change your environment or task. This simple 3-step process prevents momentary frustration from becoming a full-day mood crash. 5. Building a mood buffer. One of the best ways to regulate mood is to start your day with a buffer. Habits that set a stable emotional baseline before challenges arise. Morning movement, exercise, even for 10 minutes, releases mood-stabilizing endorphins. Gratitude check. List 3 things you appreciate before opening your phone. Mental framing. Decide how you want to feel today and set intentions for how to handle difficulty. A good mood buffer means you won't be easily swayed by small irritations. 6. Long-term mood management. Beyond quick fixes, sustainable mood mastery requires consistent sleep. Fatigue is one of the fastest mood killers. Balanced nutrition. Blood sugar dips can create sudden irritability. Healthy relationships. Surrounding yourself with emotionally stable people strengthens your own stability. Boundaries. Saying no to unnecessary drama and energy drains. 7. The ripple effect of mood control. When you control your mood, you communicate without unnecessary tension. Think more clearly under pressure. Improve how others respond to you, because people naturally mirror emotional tone. In essence, mastering your mood not only benefits your inner peace, but also strengthens your influence, relationships, and decision-making. Chapter 4. Mastering your mouth. Speaking with power, precision, and purpose. Your mouth can be your greatest tool or your greatest trap. Words have started wars, ended relationships, built empires, and restored peace. They can lift someone to their highest self or cut them to their core. Learning to master your mouth is not about speaking less. It's about speaking better. 1. Why words are never just words. Many people underestimate the power of speech. They think, it's just talk, it doesn't mean much. But words shape the way others see you, influence the decisions they make, reveal your emotional control or lack of it. The moment words leave your mouth, they can't be taken back. Apologies can't erase them. At best, they soften the impact. The cost of careless speech. Losing control of your mouth can cost you heavy opportunities. A thoughtless comment in a meeting can close doors permanently. Trust. People hesitate to confide in someone who leaks secrets or speaks recklessly. Respect. Consistently negative or reactive speech erodes your credibility. Think of your words as currency. You either invest them wisely or waste them foolishly. 3. The 3-filter rule. Before speaking, run your words through 3 mental filters. Is it true? Avoid assumptions, half-truths, or unverified gossip. Is it necessary? Not every thought needs to be spoken. Silence can be more powerful. Is it constructive? Even criticism can be delivered in a way that builds, not destroys. If your words pass all 3 filters, they're worth saying. If they fail, stay silent. 4. The power of a measured response. Many regret what they say when emotions run high. Arguments, heated debates, or moments of frustration. Mastering your mouth means learning to pause before speaking. Give your emotions time to cool before your mouth catches fire. Respond, don't react. Choose deliberate words instead of letting raw emotion dictate your speech. Use tone wisely. How you say something often matters more than what you say. 5. Building a positive speech habit. Your language reflects your mindset. To strengthen your mouth control, replace constant complaining with problem-solving language. Give genuine compliments instead of shallow flattery. Avoid self-limiting language. I can't, I'm bad at. It shapes your self-image. 6. Listening. The hidden half of mouth mastery. Speaking well isn't just about talking. It's about listening deeply. Listen without preparing your rebuttal. Pay attention to what's not being said, the tone, pauses, and hesitation. When silence speaks louder, sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all. In tense situations, silence can prevent escalation. In negotiations, silence can make others reveal more than they intended. In personal relationships, silence can show restraint and maturity. 8. The ripple effect of mouth mastery. When you control your words, you strengthen your relationships, gain a reputation for wisdom and composure, influence outcomes without manipulation. Words, when mastered, become a tool for connection, persuasion, and leadership, not destruction. Chapter 5. Mastering your money. From survival to financial freedom. Money is not everything, but it touches almost everything. Your relationship with it can either give you peace of mind or constant stress. Unfortunately, most people are either chasing money blindly or avoiding dealing with it altogether. Both approaches lead to trouble. Mastering your money isn't about greed, it's about control, stability, and freedom. Why money mastery is emotional mastery. If you think money problems are purely mathematical, you're wrong. Most financial mistakes aren't made because people can't count. They're made because people can't control their impulses. Emotional spending, fear-based decisions, and keeping up with appearances can destroy even a high income. Money mastery begins with self-awareness. Recognize when you're buying to fill an emotional void. Understand your triggers for overspending. Train yourself to pause before making purchases. 2. The mindset shift. From consumer to investor. Most people live as consumers, spending as soon as they earn, always looking for the next thing to buy. Mastery comes when you start thinking like an investor, putting money where it grows instead of where it disappears. Ask yourself, does this purchase generate value or income? Will I regret this expense a month from now? Could this money be better placed in savings, investments, or personal growth? 3. Building the foundation. Spend less than you earn. It sounds obvious, but it's the golden rule that millions ignore. The key is not just to earn more, it's to control what goes out. Practical steps. Becky Gregg expense for 30 days to spot waste. Set a fixed budget for non-essentials. Avoid lifestyle inflation. The tendency to spend more when you earn more. The 50 and 30-20 rule and why it works. A simple structure for managing income. 50% needs, rent, food, utilities, transport. 30% wants, hobbies, travel, dining out. 20% savings, investments, retirement, emergency fund, business ventures. Adjust percentages as your financial goals evolve, but always protect your savings category. It's your future security. 5. Debt. The silent wealth killer. Debt isn't always bad, but uncontrolled debt is a chain around your future. Avoid high-interest debt, like credit cards, unless you can pay them off in full. Use debt strategically, such as for business or assets that appreciate. Pay more than the minimum on any outstanding balances to escape faster. 6. Emergency funds. Your financial safety net. Life is unpredictable. Job loss, medical emergencies, car repairs. Without a buffer, you're forced into debt. Aim for 36 months of living expenses. Keep it in an accessible but separate account so you're not tempted to spend it. 7. Make your money work for you. Savings protect you, but investments grow you. The role of gratitude in financial peace. A strange truth. People who appreciate what they have often manage money better. Gratitude keeps you from chasing endless more and helps you see enough as enough. This doesn't mean you stop striving. It means you strive with perspective. The ripple effect of money mastery. When you control your money, you reduce stress in your relationships. You have the freedom to make choices based on values, not desperation. You can give generously without harming your own security. Chapter 6. The integrated approach. Aligning mouth, mind, mood, and money. Mastering one area of life is valuable, but true transformation comes when you integrate them all. Imagine trying to sail a boat at one strong sail and the others torn. You'll drift in circles. The same is true for your mouth, mind, mood, and money. Each one influences the others, and neglecting even one can cause the whole system to break down. The four pillars are interconnected. Mouth, communication. Poor communication can damage relationships, which in turn affects your emotional state, mental clarity, and even financial stability. Mind, thoughts, and focus. Negative thinking erodes confidence, affecting how you speak, the decisions you make, and how you handle opportunities. Mood, emotional state. A bad mood can lead to arguments, poor choices, and impulse spending. Money, financial discipline. Financial stress can cause anxiety, strain relationships, and affect your focus. When you strengthen one pillar, the others benefit, but when one weakens, it can drag the rest down. The feedback loop of mastery. Your mouth shapes your relationships. Strong relationships build mental stability. A stable mind keeps emotions in check. Controlled emotions help you make wise financial choices. Financial security reduces stress and sharpens communication. This is not a straight line, it's a loop. If you feed it positively, it compounds your growth. If negatively, it compounds your problems. 3. Practical integration strategies. Daily check-in routine. Spend 5 minutes each morning and evening assessing all 4 areas. One habit that benefits multiple areas. Some actions impact more than one pillar at once. For example, meditation improves focus, emotional stability, and decision-making. Exercise boosts mood, strengthens discipline, and increases mental clarity. Journaling clarifies thoughts, reduces emotional buildup, and can even improve business planning. C. Limit negativity intake. Avoid unnecessary drama, online or offline. It pollutes your mind, disrupts your mood, affects how you speak, and can even influence reckless spending out of stress. 4. The power of micro-improvements. Many people try to change everything at once and burn out. Instead, choose one small improvement per week in each pillar. Over a year, these tiny shifts create massive change. Example, Week 1, avoid interrupting in conversations. Week 2, replace one negative thought with a solution-based one. Mind. Week 3, pause before reacting to bad news. Mood. Week 4, track daily spending. Money. 5, guard your energy. Energy is the fuel that powers all 4 areas. You can't speak well, think well, feel well, or make sound financial decisions if you're drained. Protect your energy by the long-term reward of integration. When your mouth, mind, mood, and money are in harmony, you command respect in personal and professional circles. You become more resilient to life's challenges. You enjoy a sense of inner peace and outer stability. Chapter 7. The role of self-discipline in sustaining mastery. You can learn the principles, develop the skills, and even see progress in mastering your mouth, mind, mood, and money. But self-discipline, it won't last. Discipline is the bridge between intention and lasting change. It's the glue that holds your progress together when motivation fades. 1. Why discipline matters more than motivation. Motivation is emotional. It comes and goes depending on your mood, circumstances, and energy levels. Discipline is strategic. It's the ability to act according to your values and goals regardless of how you feel in the moment. If you rely only on motivation, you'll speak respectfully only when you're in a good mood. You'll focus only when you're feeling inspired. You'll control your emotions only when it's convenient. You'll manage your money only when you're in the mood to budget. But with discipline, you speak with intentionality even in heated situations. Focus when distractions are tempting. Manage your mood when stress is high. Stick to financial goals when spending impulses strike. 2. The discipline framework for the 4 pillars. Mouth. Practice pause and respond instead of react and regret. Make it a habit to count to 3 before responding in conflict. Mind. Commit to a daily mental diet. Reading, learning, and challenging unhelpful thoughts. Mood. Maintain non-negotiable self-care habits. Sleep. exercise, meditation. Money. Follow a fixed budgeting system and stick to it, no matter what. 3. Systems over willpower. Many think discipline is about sheer willpower, but willpower is a limited resource. The real secret is to build systems that make discipline easier. Automate your savings so you don't need to decide each month. Schedule reflection time so your mind stays clear. Set boundaries in conversations to avoid reactive speech. Create routines for emotional resets when stress builds. 4. The one rule method. Choose one rule per pillar that you never break. This small act builds identity-based discipline. For example, mouth. I never insult people no matter the situation. Mind. I start my day without my phone for the first 30 minutes. Mood. I always take a walk before making a big decision. Money. I never spend more than X on impulse purchases. 5. The compounding effect of discipline. Discipline compounds like interest. Small, consistent actions done daily produce exponential results over time. You might not see results in a week, but in a year the difference is undeniable. A year of disciplined communication, better relationships. A year of disciplined thinking, sharper decision-making. A year of disciplined moods, emotional resilience. A year of disciplined money habits, financial stability. 6. How to build discipline without burning out. Start small. 5 minutes of focused effort per pillar is better than overwhelming yourself. Track progress. Use a journal to check your consistency. Reward yourself. Positive reinforcement encourages repetition. 7. The mindset shift. Discipline is not punishment. It's freedom. Freedom from impulsive words, scattered thoughts, mood swings, and financial chaos. It's choosing the future you want over the momentary comfort of giving it. Chapter 8. Overcoming setbacks and staying on track. No matter how committed you are, setbacks are inevitable. You'll say something you regret, lose focus, have an emotional meltdown, or overspend when you promised yourself you wouldn't. The key to mastery is not perfection, it's resilience. This chapter will help you bounce back faster, learn from mistakes, and keep moving forward without losing momentum. 1. The myth of linear progress. Many people quit when they slip up because they believe progress should be a straight upward climb, but mastery is more like a staircase. You take a few steps forward, sometimes step back, but always aim upward. Understanding this helps you see setbacks as part of the process, not a sign of failure. 2. Recognizing the 4 types of setbacks. A. Verbal slip-ups. Mouth. You said something impulsive, sarcastic, or hurtful. Response. Own it. Apologize sincerely and reflect on what triggered you. B. Mental lapses. Mind. You fell into overthinking, procrastination, or negativity. Response. Interrupt the cycle with a reset activity, reading, journaling, or problem solving. C. Emotional overreactions. Mood. You lost control of your emotions in a moment of stress. Response. Take space to cool down, then reframe the situation from a calmer perspective. Financial missteps. Money. You overspent, missed a payment, or broke your budget. Response. Assess the damage, make a recovery plan, and identify the trigger for next time. 3. The bounce back formula. Step 1. Pause without judgment. Beating yourself up is wasted energy. Accept what happened and shift focus to fixing it. Step 2. Identify the root cause. Was it stress, lack of preparation, a triggered emotion, boredom? Step 3. Make a micro correction. If you overspent by $50, cut $50 elsewhere in the week. If you lost your temper, follow up with a constructive conversation. Step 4. Build a prevention system. Create a safeguard for next time, like a spending limit alert, a conflict pause rule, or a focus timer for work. Why setbacks are secretly good for you. Setbacks are feedback in disguise. They reveal key, weak points in your system, triggers you didn't know you had, areas where discipline needs strengthening. If you never stumble, you never learn your limits, or how to expand them. 5. The never twice rule. One slip is normal. 2 in a row becomes a pattern. If you mess up today, commit to not repeating it tomorrow. If you argued today, speak with intentional calm tomorrow. If you overspent today, spend nothing unnecessary tomorrow. Emotional recovery after a setback. Many people stay stuck because they can't forgive themselves. Emotional recovery is as important as practical recovery. Speak to yourself like you would to a friend. Use setbacks as case studies for self-awareness. Remember, mastery is measured by your recovery speed, not just your consistency. 7. Long-term perspective. If you're in this for life, one bad day is just a dot on the map. Over time, the dots of progress will far outweigh the dots of mistakes. Chapter 9. The Power of Daily Rituals. Success is not built on random bursts of motivation. It's built on consistent, intentional actions repeated over time. Daily rituals are the backbone of mastery because they create structure, reduce decision fatigue, and keep your mind, mood, mouth, and money aligned without constant willpower battles. Why daily rituals matter. Habits work even when motivation fails. When you automate the right actions, you remove the risk of emotional or mental fluctuations derailing your progress. A well-crafted set of daily rituals keeps your energy stable, protects you from unnecessary stress, increases your productivity and clarity, gradually transforms your identity. 2. The 4 pillars of your rituals. A. Mouth. Speak with intention. Ritual example. Every morning, set a speech intention for the day. It could be speak calmly, listen more than I talk, or uplift others. End of day ritual. Reflect on conversations. Did you stay aligned with your intention? B. Mind. Guard your mental state. Ritual example. 10-15 minutes of morning journaling or meditation to set your mindset before facing the world. Evening ritual. Review your day's mental wins and challenges and write down one thing you learned. C. Mood. Regulate your emotions. Ritual example. A short midday walk or breathing exercise to reset your mood. Evening ritual. Gratitude journaling. Write 3 things you're grateful for to end the day on a positive note. D. Money. Manage your finances daily. Ritual example. Check your accounts or update your expense tracker every evening, even if just for 2 minutes. Awareness builds control. Morning rituals. For a powerful start. How you start your day dictates how you carry yourself through it. A strong morning ritual might include quick financial glance. No surprises later in the day. 4. Midday reset rituals. Midday is where most people lose momentum. Implementing a short, consistent reset helps you realign. Examples. Close your eyes and visualize the rest of the day going smoothly. 5. Evening closing rituals. End the day with intention so you start tomorrow from a place of control. Celebrate small wins, no matter how tiny. Prepare for the next day by writing your top 3 goals. 6. The compounding effect. Rituals may feel small in the moment, but over weeks and months they compound into lasting transformation. Speaking intentionally becomes your default. Your mental focus sharpens, your mood stabilizes, your finances become predictable. 7. Adapting, not abandoning. When life changes, your rituals might need tweaking, but never abandon them entirely. Even a simplified version during busy or stressful seasons will keep you anchored. Chapter 10. Your Mastery Blueprint. You've journeyed through the 4 great domains of self-mastery: your mouth, mind, mood, and money. By now you've seen that success isn't about controlling the outside world. It's about mastering your internal world so that your external life naturally follows suit. This final chapter is about giving you a practical, repeatable plan you can follow every day for the rest of your life. Think of it as your personal mastery blueprint. 1. The 4 rules of self-mastery. Rule 1. Master your mouth. Speak less, listen more, and make every word intentional. Before speaking, ask, is it true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Rule 2. Master your mind. Guard your thoughts like a priceless treasure. What you think about repeatedly becomes your reality. Choose thoughts that serve your goals, not sabotage them. Rule 3. Master your mood. Your emotional state is the filter through which you experience life. Regulate it daily through gratitude, mindfulness, and healthy outlets for stress. Rule 4. Master your money. Money is not just a tool, it's a mirror of your habits. Live below your means, plan your spending, and make your money work for you instead of the other way around. 2. The 10-minute daily mastery check-in. Here's a simple daily routine that reinforces all 4 areas. 2 minutes. Check your emotional tone. Are you calm and centered? 2 minutes. Look at your money. Did you stick to your plan? 2 minutes. Plan tomorrow's actions for each category. Your mastery mantras. Write down and repeat these daily. Either I control my words, they do not control me. I choose empowering thoughts. The lifetime approach. Self-mastery is not something you achieve and then forget. It's a lifelong discipline. Some days you'll be flawless, others you'll slip. The key is not perfection, it's progress without quitting. When you fall off track, don't punish yourself, simply return to your blueprint. Over time, your control becomes second nature, and mastery becomes who you are, not just what you practice. Final words. The truth is, most people live their lives reacting to people, circumstances, and emotions without any conscious control. You have chosen a different path. By mastering your mouth, mind, mood, and money, you position yourself to live a life of intentional action, unshakable confidence, and lasting success. This is the quiet, steady work that creates extraordinary results over time. Now it's your turn to practice what you've learned. One conversation, one thought, one mood, and one financial decision at a time. If you found value in this audiobook, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs this message. Your small action could be the spark that changes another person's life.